Let me tell you a quick story about our non-grantor, irrevocable, complex, discretionary spendthrift crypto XRP trust. Now, ideally, as the XRP army, as the XRP community, what we'd love to be able to do is generate returns off of our XRP without actually selling it. What we'd like to be able to do is walk into the bank, have the bank custodian our crypto, and say, give us interest or give us loans against our XRP without actually selling it. Well, it does seem like we can't quite do that just yet. But what if there were steps you could take to be at the front of the line when the banks start offering this stuff? What would that look like? Well, let me tell you a story about what happened inside the XRP Trust Fund Babies community this week. One of the gentlemen that came on board, he bought all three trusts, the Family Trust, the Business Trust, and the Charitable Foundation Trust. He gave all three trusts, cover to cover, over to Merrill Lynch. Now, Merrill Lynch is owned by Bank of America. Bank of America is the main Ripple partner in the United States for the last 10 plus years. If you didn't know that, now you know. So inside these trusts, the provision about taxes and capital gains tax and things like that, what it pretty much says, this is not word for word, but what it pretty much says is that we are going to do what we want to do with capital gains tax. We may pay it this year. We may not pay it this year. If we don't pay it this year, we're going to keep that money back and buy more assets for the family trust. That's basically what your trust says. Is that legal? Is it not legal? Do we need an LLC or do we need a trust? These questions don't matter. It doesn't matter if you think it's legal or not legal. It doesn't matter if you think you need an LLC or trust. Let me give you the reality check on how this works. Merrill Lynch, when they came back to a gentleman that bought these trusts and he gave them the trust and they read them cover to cover, you know what Merrill Lynch said? After reading everything inside the trust, we would love to do business with you. The way you have these trusts written, the way you have the provisions positioned, you're set up to win. We would love to do business with you. Merrill Lynch, the investment arm, the trust division of Bank of America, been around for 50, 60, however many plus years, loves our trusts, and they want to do business with us. What does that mean? Well, we don't need any clunky LLCs with quarterly tax returns and doing minutes and things like the holdings company. You don't need any of that. What you need, because that's still in your name, it tracks back to you. You still have to pay capital gains tax, do all the quarterly tax returns, the minutes. It's very mechanical. What if you just had the right trust, which that's what a bank is, by the way, is a trust. You have to do what a bank does. You have to align yourself with how a bank operates. Banks are trusts. You come to them with a trust, they're going to consider you a partner, especially if it's a trust like ours. And they're going to say just what they said to us. We would love to do business with you. Now we have Merrill Lynch as a leverage point for all of the people in our community to be able to say get loans against our crypto. It's Bank of America. They know exactly what XRP is and what it's going to be. Of course they want to do business with us. Of course they love our trust. They're designed for you to be able to do whatever the hell you want to do. So we're actually quantum leaping this whole space forward with the fact that these trusts are the top-notch OG trusts in this space. You have the ecosystem of professionals to help you after you purchase them, including me. You have the tax people, you have the asset people, you have all the support you need to have ongoing training. And now, through the community, this is the power of community, where I don't have to do it all on my own, and they don't have to do it all on their own. But when we do it together and everybody finds their unique role they can bring as a contribution to the community, we have this type of result where it's like Merrill Lynch wants to do business with us. They want to help us hold our XRP and manage our trusts. Now you're at the front of the line when Bank of America and Ripple actually start giving out services and packages for people that hold XRP. Isn't that interesting?